If knowledge is power, then is seeing the game itself the most dangerous move of all. I will explain this idea with the help of a story of a Minecraft server. The server of Dawnreach was a long-running survival server. Dawnreach, with a central government called the Council of Stone, founded generations ago to keep the peace after the server's chaotic early days. They enforce rules, resolve disputes, and manage resources like the End and Nether portals. Most players just follow the rules. They watch the council announcements, read news signs at spawn, and think they're in touch with politics. For example, Farmer Oak, a wheat farmer always reading the notice board. He thinks he knows politics but never actually changes anything. Miner Jill digs quietly, votes when asked, but has no real impact. The council is always one step ahead. When a rule is debated, they have already twisted it to their advantage, with farms designed to exploit its gaps. But a few players love politics. They're not content with announcements. They sneak behind the curtains, study logs, and dig through command block trails. For example, Cypher Crow studies every council decision, suspects corruption, and Void Reader, a schemer who builds hidden bases near governments, roads, watching traffic. Ashville, a charismatic player who loves to expose secrets in public chat. They call themselves the Watchers of Bedrock, believing that only by peering into hidden mechanics can they protect the server. The Watchers don't have direct power, but their obsession creates unrest. Cypher Crow boasts about a secret dupe exploit that the council is hiding. Ashville claims that the portal taxes are rigged. Void Reader leaks an old screenshot of the council's private stash. Suddenly, ordinary players like Farmer Oak start whispering, "Is the council cheating us?" Even if untrue, suspicion spreads. The Council of Stone reacts. They try to clarify rules, but their authority looks shaky. Alliances form. The Builders Union. The normal players still trust the Council. The Watchers push harder, framing themselves as truth seekers. Conflict breaks out. Walls are grieved. Accusations fly, and small PvP battles erupt even though the Watchers are few. Their political obsession destabilizes the whole server. The council eventually prevails with force. They exile Void Reader and Ashville, but Downreach is scarred. The trust has eroded. Players are divided. Of course, this incident was soon removed from the server's history, and it recovered soon. But we cannot ignore the fact that a handful of obsessed players nearly brought down a whole group that was otherwise secure. Take the United States at its birth. Jefferson, Madison, Franklin, men who refused to stay blind. Their sharpness didn't collapse the young state, it forged the Constitution, checks and balances, a structure strong enough to outlive them all. Or Germany after the fall of Hitler. The country could have drowned in its past. Instead, they taught people to see clearly. Awareness didn't tear it down. It rebuilt one of Europe's strongest democracies. And then Singapore. Lee Kuan Yew didn't crush the sharp ones, he pulled them close. The most capable didn't end up as rebels, they became the planners and the builders. So, people who like politics can be very beneficial, but they are mostly ignored and suppressed. Yet what few realize is that the sharpest blade cuts both ways, and the truest danger lies not in others fearing you, but in what it does to you. Once you see through the veil, the crowd no longer feels like home. Their laughter, their chants, their certainty, it all sounds hollow. You stand among them, yet you are already alone. This alienation, crowds distrusting the one who notices too much. Rage becomes your companion, inside your fuel, knowledge, a crushing weapon. Strings that ensnare others become threads you can snap with ease. And yet, what power truly lies in possession of these? So, the question is not just are you dangerous if you like politics, but also can you survive being dangerous?